Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I'd just like to say thank you for everyone viewing and subscribing from the last two videos. For this one I'm going to be shooting some Portra 400 on the large format obviously, and just shooting during like civil twilight hours over the last couple of days and printing off images that I'll show at the end. So if this is something that you're into where I'm printing images and showcasing them, I'll continue doing that kind of layout. But for the time being, I just want to get straight into the video and explain what I'm doing and why I'm shooting certain scenes. So I would often actually walk up and down this road, and situated between town and my house there's this underpass that I would never take notice of because why would you? But it's just something about rethinking about shooting my hometown that I realise it's these little scenes that I want to shoot and add context and put different context within these images. So this underpass I'll probably end up shooting at some point. But right next to this underpass there's a bus stop where I would often get off the bus or end up giving up walking home and get the bus from. And it's always something that I knew there was a scene there, but how would I photograph it? I just bit the bullet and took this image. And I'm happy with it for now, but this is something that I would probably end up shooting a couple more times and hopefully get a better image out of it, especially coming into summer. One thing I've been doing recently is photographing on my phone or when I'm out filming, is taking references for when I do go back to a location. I have a rough idea of what I'm looking at prior. This is just to speed up my process. When I am setting up my camera, I have a rough idea of where I'm going and what I'm looking at straight away. This is something I also suggest if you're not doing, you should start be doing and see if it works for you. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Just a nice small composition of Braintree Museum, and it's just a backdoor for it. It's nothing noteworthy, it's just a nice image for the sake of being a nice image. But directly behind that is a parking for the priest. And I just thought it's one of those things that often is overlooked, especially when you look within the detail of it, that the tree is so dead centre and out of place it almost looks surreal. And it's just one of those photos that I am in love with. But also I know that if I went back to reshoot it, I would probably take maybe a metre or 2 metre sets back so I can get the priest that is painted on the tarmac within the image. So obviously with daylight coming in, I just packed up my gear and walked home, but thought about having one shot left within my film holder. I just wanted to shoot it, and the next day was one of those scenarios where everything just came together. I've previously shot the car park over here, and I just thought instead of shooting the same scene I'll go to the other side and photograph the swimming pool, and everything just came together really well. I loved the tonal range of the sky and just the composition of the lamppost within it, just everything just fell together really nicely. So now you have a rough idea of what my project's going to look like or how it's going to work out. And one thing with working on a project is printing your images. So what I've done here is just printed some photos that you may or may not have seen before, and understanding why they don't work is something that I'm always doing. And the best way for me to do that personally is by printing out physical images instead of looking on the screen. So if you've enjoyed the video today, please feel to like, subscribe and comment. Anything helps, and I'll catch you in the next one.